My legs hurt more when I get in the bed when you get off of them. I mean, it was more like I didn't want to go to bed at night. I wanted to stand up all night long, because if you lay down, the minute you lay down, it was just like they started burning from the ankles all the way up. And they just started shooting pains. And then by then, you started having Charlie horses, whether it was in the top of your legs or the bottom of your ankles or the bottom of your feet. And I would run to the bathtub and turn the hot water on as hard as I could get it and take the shower hose and just spray. And that was the only relief you could get. So I went to a doctor, and he did what they call removed the veins. He went in and cut them inch by inch and moved them out, took them out. Took several hours, supposed to be in there for like 2, it ended up like 14 hours. I stayed overnight. My mom and dad was with me. Sent me home. 2 days later, I had 2 blood clots in both legs. Came back to the hospital, stayed in the hospital for 7 days. After I recouped from that, I said, it's over with. Whatever happens will happen. That was in 2000. In 2009, my husband had rotator cuff surgery with Dr. Bill Lawrence. I went to a follow-up visit with him, and he said, Lori, what's going on with your legs? You keep saying they hurt all the time. So I had to mention they hurt. And I said, my legs burn and hurt all the time. He said, well, there's a new guy in town that's just opened a place out on Lakeland, Mike Manning. I said, oh, really? He said, you need to go see him. I didn't have a clue who he was or anything. I didn't know it was the Michael I knew from back when, because he said Mike Manning. Okay, I call, make an appointment, I walk in the office, and there is Michael Manning. We like to have both fell out, because he didn't know me from Kyle, he knew me from Warrior. So it was just a reunion then. I was very apprehensive because I didn't know what he was gonna do, because I was reliving the other one that was so bad. And I was just scared it was gonna be the same thing again. I didn't have a clue how easy it was gonna be. Don't feel anything. Didn't really put you to sleep. I was awake during most of the whole surgery. I could watch what he was doing. Didn't feel it, and then, to go home that afternoon and kind of lay on the couch, get up the next morning and be able to walk and not hurt and not bleed, it was just unreal from the last experience I had. We were on Lakeland Drive during then, and I'm gonna tell you, their service was great there. I didn't know it could get any better. And then I got a postcard in the mail one day, and he said he was moving over here. So I came to the grand opening over here. This is awesome. When you come to Mississippi Veins, you're being pampered, and you'll be treated like you're at the Royal Spa. And when you leave, you'll have new legs a few weeks later. It takes about 8 weeks to get them back to normal. You won't get them right when you go home, because you're gonna have a lot of bruising, a lot of blood, and that's got to dissolve and go away. So in about 8 weeks, you're back to a new you. And it's amazing how it looks, because you think, oh my gracious, how's this ever gonna look right? I'm gonna have lines and scars. No, it just kind of goes away. It just blends in. The experience I had before was just horrible. What Dr. Manning did it was just like a miracle. You just couldn't believe how my legs turned out. I never thought all those knots would be gone, and I wouldn't have to lay in the bed and get up and take Tylenol because they ache and they burn, and have to get up and walk because you've got Charlie horses all night. Get up and turn the hot water on to get the cramps out of your feet because just the blood circulation wasn't there. And it's all gone. I had that no longer. It's awesome. It's like a different set of legs. If anyone calls wondering should they or should they not come, it's come. Don't think twice, just come. It'll be the best experience you've ever had. He'll take care of you. He'll have you looking like $1 million when you leave.